What's up, blue collar? What's up, Chew? I know you said you're not into painting, but I'm painting tonight, blue collar. Gonna find some shiny and some vert. What's going on, Jeffrey? What's going on, Cartier? Painting some dirt tonight. Find some shiny and some dirt. How you doing, Richard? What's going on, Justin? So yeah, gonna paint some dirt. Gonna see if we can find some dirt, some shiny. I got a package from TO, Troubled One, and he sent a little something for my daughter too in this package. He actually sent her a separate package, but I opened it just to see what was in it before I gave it to her. So inside, I put both of ours together. So this is what he sent. A couple of small little 3D printed pans, which are pretty cool. I'm sure they're functional as well. He has a bag of pay dirt just for Skylar with her name on it. Totally awesome. Not really checking on chat. Let's see here. Nice, fantastic. Yeah, so I'm sure there's gold in this. Don't know how much, but I'm sure there's something in there. He made her own little bag and her own sticker so she can put that on her pan or whatnot. That's pretty cool. Community really embraces Skylar quite a bit, and I think it's totally awesome that they do what they do. All kinds of people in the community have sent her stuff, and although they know they don't need to, they still do because they think she's cool, and she's a lot like me. I appreciate you stopping by, LL. Cartier, my brother, how you doing? A3, how you doing? Appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys for stopping by. Thanks a lot. But he sent me my bag. So let's crack her open. Let's see what we can find in there. I can see some pretty cool gems already. But yeah, let's see what we can find. So that's what she looks like. You can already kind of see some pretty cool gems sitting on the top there. But we're going to classify it. See what we get. Cool thing, Keo sent some of these, so I'll use one of these right here. The one that doesn't have his name in it. I'll use this one right here to catch some of these rocks so this basket doesn't get too heavy while I'm holding it. And there's some pretty cool ones in here. That one there. Skylar's gonna love that. Looks like a big old hunk of silver right there. Pretty sure that's what that is. Another one. Pretty cool stones in here, Tio. Thank you. Look at that. Another big old hunk of silver. Some more cool stones for Skylar. Trouble one pay dirts. If you haven't panned a bag of his pay dirt, make sure you try him out. He got some pretty cool stuff. Looks like there's a shark tooth of some sort in there. Piece of copper. It's almost like a heavy metals bag. I just found some silver or some gold, but let's the can decide if I found gold. All right, let's start washing some rocks, huh? All right, so I'm gonna watch chat for a second. I'm sorry I haven't been able to watch it much. Hi, Raspberry, how are you? Hey, Nash, welcome in, welcome in. Donna just bought 8 bags off Tio. Donna, Tio's bags are awesome, and you know that. See if we can't find us some shiny. I love going through pay dirt. Can you guys see okay? I hope you can. I'm kind of looking at my laptop at the same time, but I can't really watch chat. You guys, I'm going to have to stop in a minute and I'll try to catch up on chat, but ultimately, we're looking for some shiny. See if we can't find us some, you know what I mean? Almost looks like Tiger's Eye, but it's not. Alright, I won't see any gold in that one. But that's alright, we got a lot to go through. Alright, so one pan down. I'm going to try to catch up on a little bit of chat. See who we got here. Jeffrey Button, how we doing? Raspberry, how are you again? Let's see here. Nick, how you doing? Cardier's still here, my brother. John's here. How you doing, John? Shouldn't that stuff be double crushed? Yeah. Let's see here. Found some decent gold for a little penny. I did. My prospect covered one on Saturday. It was Black Sands. Oh, that's awesome, Jeffrey. And Donna buying 8 bags off of TO. That's a lot of pay dirt, bro. That's awesome. So that means that you guys are all gonna get to do some panning like you wanted to. That's sick. I hope you guys have as much fun as I do when you do it. All right, brother. Have a good night, man. So make sure you always stratify. I'm sure you've all panned before or want to pan, but 6, 7 swipes without. Pull it back, stratify again, make sure all that gold hits the bottom of the pan, and then stratify some more after you go about 6 or 7 more times. Don't be afraid to move material because what you're looking for is at the bottom of the material. So just move it as needed. When it starts to get less and less, go slower. I'm going to pan this back. See if we got us some gold in here. And if we don't, it's alright because there's a lot of material to work through. But I think, yeah, look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? That's a nice little honker. That's a picker right there. Hear that? What a great sound. Yeah, so we're just going to take that and just put it right in the snuffer bottle here. Listen to that again. Isn't that a great sound? Alright. That was a nice pan. Getting down there, let's see what we got in here. If there's any gold in this pan. Thinking that is a piece of gold right. We're going to snuffer her up. Got her in. Alright, so this should be about the last of the strainer plus. See if there's anything else hiding in here. I appreciate you, Raspberry. Let's see if we can't find some gold in the bottom of this pure pan. Removing some material here. I think so far we're not doing too bad. Getting down to the bottom of this one here. Maybe we can't pan it back, find some gold. And I think that we were successful. Not bad. Not bad. There's some more gold right there. It's a good score. Nice couple of pans. Cannot complain about that. In the bottom of the snuffer it goes. Now I did not bring anything to scoop this in with, so we'll just have to pour and go, which I'm sure you guys will all be fine with. Now this is much finer material, so I'm not going to go 6 or 7. I'm probably going to go maybe 4, 5, because it moves a lot. And as you see, we already got black sands developing in this corner over here. If I'm not mistaken, we've already got gold showing up over here on this corner. Nash, I'm glad you stopped by, man. That's awesome. Thanks for coming by, hanging out. Thank you all for coming by. Not to single anybody out or anything. Not that I appreciate Nash more than anybody else. I appreciate you all for being here. So thank you all. Well, let's pan this back and see if we can find us some shiny, huh? Oh, so got some more shiny right there. Just gonna go ahead and snuffer that up real quick. I got a little lonely piece over here all by himself too. So got us all the shiny that was in that one from what I can tell. Just double check really quick, make sure there's nothing that I missed. Oh, no, I don't see anything. So not a bad pan, not a bad pan. Let's see here, who else we got here? Yes, they are paying, bro. They are paying. I only actually, I didn't pay an extreme huge amount for the bag. TO doesn't charge a whole lot bags. I just dumped some of the dirt on the table. I'll have to scoop that up and put it in the pan. Now, the only bummer with plaster gold is they sell it for like it's $9.99 fine, but it's really not. You get it about 16%, 18%, somewhere in there. It's about your average plaster gold. So it is gold. It's just got silver mixed in with it, copper mixed in with it. But the more you pan at home, the better you get for when you're actually in the field panning and looking for gold, which if you guys watched my last video when I was out with the Gold Baron, when you find gold in the wild, it's pretty awesome. It really is. And just, even if I didn't find gold, it was just cool going out and hanging out with another YouTuber for a day and getting to know him and chilling and just rocking it out. The fact that I found gold made the visit even that much sweeter. I'm getting down to the bottom of this one here, see if we can't find us some shiny. Let's pan her back, see if we can't find something in there. A lot of natural materials in there, which is cool because you're not going to find cleaned pay dirt in the wild. You're going to find sticks and leaves and bits of trees. So I found some gold, not a whole lot, but nice gold. If you can find gold in every pan, that's a great pay dirt. Make sure I got it all. And keeping your cons, which are these, and going through it a second time, because I'm not the greatest of panners. I will tell you right away that I don't pan all that great. All right, let's see what's up with chat. Let's go. Broke Stackers in the house. What's going on, Broke? Chat kind of die on me here. Yeah, Teal has great bags, Jeffrey Button. You should get one if you can. Get one if you can. It's worth it. Teal has great bags. As you see, there's a lot of other metals in there too. A big old piece of copper. I know there's silver in there. 3 big old hunks of raw silver, it looks like. Totally cool. But Tio has a tendency to know when he knows that you like something, he's going to make sure he includes it, because he wants you to enjoy your bag, and extra silver. Who's going to complain about extra silver, especially raw silver? I'll take that all day long. and raw copper. I have a bag of raw copper, so I'll take that too. You know, metals are metals, man. Stack what you can, where you can. Whether it be from the bottom of a pay dirt bag that you get for a really good deal, whether it be for that coin at the dollar store or for at the coin shop, not the dollar store, at the coin shop, that's scratch and dent, but you're not buying it for the coin, you're buying it for the bullion value, you know. Don't be afraid to stack weight for cheap. If you can get it for a deal, get it. That's how I see it, if you can afford to. Got some gold showing up over here. Let's pan her back, show it, see what she shows us. A little too much water in there. Look at that. That wash away. And then look at the gold that just appear. Such a great feeling. Some gold right there. Let's go ahead and get her tapped forward. See if we can't break away from some of that little bit of debris that's up there. And I did, but she kind of scattered. Reason you tap is because the gold will go to the direction you're tapping. It's crazy to think, but it will every time. I'm going to do the snuffer dump. I'll do a final run on what's in there and clean up whatever little black sands or else is in there. It's turning out to be a pretty decent bag of pay dirt, getting gold in every pan. Well, for the most part, I think we missed one on the bigs. Just make sure you stratify. Just gonna remove some material. Don't be afraid to move material because all the gold we're looking for is at the bottom of that if you're stratifying right. little more material out of the way, and then we'll pan her back. See what we got for gold in this pan. See if we can't find something in the bottom of that little pile up there. If it goes the same way all the other pans have, we will find something. We got us some gold right there. Got to clean her up, but we got her some more gold. So literally every pan has given us gold. Just washing this dirt sand down to the bottom of the pan here, so I can clean that stuff up pretty successfully without having to worry about moving the gold. But that's not bad. Nice little golden smile. Not a bad pan at all. I'll take that all day. Alright, how we doing? Oh, that's cool that Donna's using them for Christmas presents' sake. Yep, I just want the gold too, but you know, I'll be honest with you, there's nothing like panning a bag of pay dirt. It's therapeutic, it takes time and patience, and you know, you just kind of focus. You know? Yeah, just something to say. It's fun. It's fun for me. It's not for everybody, but it's fun for me. I know there's someone in chat right now that told me just the other day that it doesn't interest them, and that's fine because it's not for everybody. But for me, it works. It's fun. I enjoy it. What's going on, Richard? You back? Woodsy, what's going on, my friend? The bag I got today was a bag from Troubled One. He sent me and it had a lot of extra goodies, a lot of extra metals. It had all that silver in there, just raw silver and that. You might not be able to see it all. It's pretty cool. Right now, we're just looking for some shiny. See if we can't find us some gold. I thought I saw a piece fall in there, but we'll see. Well, it's not hard, but just get a pan, scuff it up, which is what they call seasoning it. You can find a video on YouTube on how to do it and start doing it. Because the more you do it, the easier it'll be. Because the more practice you'll have. I always say I'm not the greatest of panners, but normally when I go through my tailings, I don't find a whole lot. How's Woodsy doing tonight? All right. Let's pan this back, see if we can't find us some shiny. Well, I got some shiny in this one. I just gotta. There's a lot of blonde sands up with it, so I'm trying to get it all separated. And now it's all just black sands. So I'm getting there. And it's almost done. Patience. That's the worst part about panning, is I just want to get to the gold so quick, but it takes patience. There we are. Got us some more shiny. Let's go ahead and get that in the snuffer bottle there. And I know I did get some black sands in there, but that's alright because I'll do my cleanup and I'll get the black sands out when I get my cleanup done. Transient, what's going on, buddy? How is everybody tonight? I appreciate you all for stopping by. I'm not really paying close attention to chat, and I'm sorry about that. I'm really focused on trying to find some shiny. It's been a while since I panned some paid online. live. So when I got it, I was pretty excited. I panned my Culver pay dirts last night just in private, and was a little disappointed actually. So I'm glad I got this bag of pay dirt from TO. I've been sitting on it for about a week now. I was gonna go live on coins, which I could have, not a big deal. But I thought pay dirt would be pretty cool this time. Since I haven't done one in a while. Let's go ahead and pan her back. This is probably going to be the best pan we've had so far. Just washing these sands out the bottom of the pan real quick. Add some water. Finish washing those sands out from the top. Look at all that. Probably the best pan we've had so far. That's all right, Woodsy. I don't really say anything really all that important, anyways, when I'm on live. Normally, I'm in front of my TV and it's easier for me to keep up with chat. But right now, I'm in my kitchen instead. So I'm trying to watch it on my laptop, and it's a lot smaller than my TV. We're getting close to the bottom of it, so we're probably going to start finding more and more gold in each bag or in each pan. A little more material to move, then we'll pan it back. See how much gold we got in this pan. Alright, let's pan her back, see what we got. And I'm sure we're going to have some shiny in this one. It's going to be a matter of just how much. So here we have it. More shiny. Not another pan. Not a bad one. Looks like we'll probably got enough material for one more pan, two if I stretch it out. Not bad. I love TOK dirt. Looks like we've gotten gold in just about every single pan. Oh, I'd be a little pissed off too. That's probably why. Is that why they were trying to get a hold of you? Because they valued the coins at that much, and they're trying to collect money from you. I'd be a little upset too, bro. So we got 2 pans worth of stuff. See what we come up with. Let's move some material. Find some shiny. Was it over 3K's worth of stuff with you? Or are they trying to like tag you for previous purchases on an accumulation thing? Well, let's pan this back, see what we got. We got some gold. We got some more shiny right there. Let's go ahead and get that in the sniffer bottle. Alright, so we got one more pan, ladies and gents. And then we do a weigh-in after doing a sniffer dump, see what we got. Yeah, that's not right, Woodsy. Last pan. See what we got. Last little bit of material moving, and then we'll see what we got. Then we'll do a complete snuffer dump, do a small little cleanup afterwards. Alright. See what we got in this last pan. Don't know how much it's going to be. We have recovered quite a bit of gold from this bag of hay dirt. I think you said something about 0.33, somewhere in there. So that's the last pan. Got some more gold, of course. Gold in just about every pan on this one. That was awesome. Thank you, T.O., for the awesome pay dirt. Alright, got all the gold. Give this a second. This old man's back sit for a second. Yeah, that sucks, Woodsy. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alright, so let's see what the snuffer dump gives us. Look at all that. Not bad. I gotta clean it up a little bit, but not bad. Thank you, T.O., for the nice dirt and all the gold. So let's bring it back, see if we can't clean that up a little bit. A lot of flour gold up in that corner. Yeah, so there it is, pretty much cleaned up and separated. So just gonna snuffer that up really quick, and then start drying it so we can do a final weigh-in. So yeah, not bad. Almost got it all. All right. Pretty happy about the way that turned out. Good pay dirt. Alright, so let's do a snuffer dump, dry it up, and then a weigh-in and see where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna go put this by the heater real quick. And we'll get to finding out how much holds here. I'll be right back. Alright, so now that part's all done, what is going on, chat? Sorry about that. Did not get a chance to hang out with you guys for a minute. You guessing 0.209? Well, he was saying 0.33, so, and it was looking a little closer to 0.40. But we'll see. We'll see. Gold's heavy. That's the thing about gold, is it's heavy. I've just been doing it for a while, Nick. That's all. You're thinking 0.45? I don't know. If you add all the metals, probably. I mean, because I'd say that with all this silver, because that is silver in my hand there. That is silver. And that's awesome. Raw silver. Well, that's the thing with gold, Woodsy, is it just a little bit weighs so much, and there's some raw copper. polished shark tooth of some sort of tooth. It's pretty cool. And I panned my Culver bags, and I got a Buffalo nickel in one of them, 1937 Buffalo. That'll end up going in a whatnot game because I'm not a big Buffalo fan, but it is what it is. And I got 0.25 or a point. I got 0.30 out of my 2.125 bags from Culver yesterday, so nothing special. I was hoping after making me wait 3 months for my pay dirt said he was going to end up maybe fattening one of them up, but of course not. The way Humble's luck is, so nothing special there. I'm about making me some pancakes here in a minute. Humble's hungry. That gold should be dried up here soon enough. Weighing that stuff up, finding out how much there is. So lots of silver. I thought that was pretty cool. Lots of big hunks of silver. What's a lot of work? Making pancakes? Actually, I was able to just pick it out because it's pretty big pieces. Yes, don't forget to smash that like button if you don't mind. Can't believe they want $900 from me though, Woodsy. That's kind of robbery. There wasn't any silver in there. I would have seen it. I would have seen it, Richard, but I appreciate that. But that's the reason why I go through it after a second time as well. me check on that gold. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Almost dry, guys. Almost dry. Just a couple minutes longer. We'll be finding out how much gold is up in there. I love finding me some shiny in the bottom of a bag of pay dirt. Come on, shiny. Move some of this stuff around. Did I lose you guys? Are you still there? All right. There we are. We got our shiny right there. Well, we're just gonna make sure the scale's calibrated. Let's go ahead and tear that out. There we are. Okay, gold out of the pan, gold into the boat. Let's see what we got. We have 0.444. .444. What a haul. Look at that. You were close, Nick. You were really close. Of a gram, bro. Of a gram. 0.444 of a gram, which is not a bad pay dirt by any means. And I get a pretty nice picker out of the deal. Definitely a good score. Definitely a good score. I love gold too, Manderson. I love gold too, bro. And I got some pretty nice silver out of the deal. Got some raw silver out of the deal. Let's see how much that weighs. Let's go ahead and tear this out. Let's see what we got. The big piece. The big piece weighs. Oh shit, hold on. So we get 6 grams of raw silver here. It's pretty cool. Three and a half grams of copper. And that shark tooth. So not a bad pay dirt. I love T.O.'s pay dirts. Definitely worth picking up. Yep, $58 worth of gold, some silver, some copper, some other gems, and I only paid $50 for the bag. So not a bad run. Not a bad run. Like I said, if you guys haven't been panned a bag of T.O.'s pay dirt, make sure you do. Definitely worth it. Oh, it's always worth it, Richard. Just taking the time to be not staring at the at the TV. You know, I mean, I was just panning. I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to chat. You guys were just here hanging out with me while I was finding some shiny. Definitely worth it every time. Give you a bag, Woodsy. I don't know if I could get it to you with that without it with it not going through customs in a weird way. I do know that when I add stuff to your whatnot stuff, it doesn't ever have any questions. And I'm surprised any of my whatnot stuff sent to you hasn't been stopped too, because I cook you up way more than I would imagine other people do. But definitely worth it picking up a TO bag. And these cute little pans you sent. I know Skylar's gonna probably snag this one to go with her raspberry pan that she's got that's appropriately sized for her hand, which happens to be right here holding on, or was holding on to some other gems, but it's not anymore. So there's a raspberry pan. Skylar loves this thing. Hanging out with her weighing out. Yeah, Raspberry actually made this for Skylar. It's purple and blue and pink and translucent. It's actually it's a pretty cool pan. I imagine the Troubled One's pans here would work rather well too to pan with. But yeah, cool little pans. Skylar's got her own pay dirt from TO pour right here. Has her name on it. I'm sure there's gold in there. He wouldn't have sent her something like this if it didn't have some sort of gemstones or something she's gonna love. So I'm sure she's gonna be eager to pan that on Sunday when I see her. But yeah, you guys been hanging out with me for a little over an hour now, about an hour and a half, I think. Let's see. Didn't actually tell me. But I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get some sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. The boss is back, hopefully, or not. I don't know. We'll find out. Everybody, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I'm gonna enjoy my pancakes. You're right, I will. Definitely. Everybody, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you all. I know he is, bro. It's his day off tomorrow. I can't wait to see the video. But I'm gonna take off, you guys. I'm gonna see you all later. Almost out. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. Good night, everyone.